These are just rankings, but is there a feeling of pride being number 3 right now?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, we talked about it on Monday, and it's worth mentioning and worth congratulating the players for getting to 3rd in the country. It's been a little while, and they should feel good about that. But what we talk about is we want more. We want to get higher than that, and not to settle, and to continue to keep our noses, down and heads down and working hard.
Do you think it's fair that the top 3 teams, someone coming from the East Coast, is it fair that pollsters have the WCHA 1, 2, 3 right now?
I think so, based on the results. Wisconsin's undefeated, Minnesota has 1 loss, and we have 2. And with the strength of schedules that the 3 teams are playing, I think it's fair.
Look how easily you've come over to me.
I know, it didn't take long, did it?
No matter who you put on that top line, Sid, this past weekend, it feels like they're playing well. Is that just kind of experimenting to kind of get more players in with those top 2, or is that something we might see long term?
Yeah, it's kind of fun. We have a lot of options of players that can go there, and it's just figuring out the other 2 lines from that point, because you don't want to load up one and hurt the others. We want to have good depth. That's something that we feel strongly about, and want to make sure that there's good balance with the other 2 as well. But it obviously allows us to do some creative things throughout the games when there is so much flexibility with that top line.
What are those 2? I mean, those 2 are going to stay together, obviously, but those 2 skating together, do you feel like they can play with almost anybody and produce at this point? Yeah,
I think just about. Sid brought a different level of speed than maybe Kaka does, but Kaka brings a little more creativity, and then, McGovern is a 2-way player. She's gotten a little more offensive this year as well. So I think between the 3 of those options, they add a little something to that first line, which is good.
What do you guys have to do this weekend to keep up the momentum you have so far this season?
Continue to put pucks in the net. That always helps. And like I mentioned, the goalie's good. She's similar to Mowat, who we saw last weekend. So they can be frustrating when you're playing tough goalies like that. So we got to make sure that we get at her and get at her early. I'd obviously like to see special teams get better. PK was better last weekend, except for the 5-on-3, but our power play needs to start clicking, and that certainly will help.
Friday's when you mentioned not getting frustrated. Friday was kind of the quintessential don't get frustrated game. Are you happy with that kind of just continued persistence from the team this early in the season?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially the last 2 minutes of the game, holding on to the lead. It was a grind, and I think we showed a lot of character there. And that's what's going to turn the tides, is figuring out how to win those really tight games, because we're going to be in them all year. All of the WCHA teams in particular are very strong this year, and it's going to be tight, and I don't expect us to blow the doors off of anybody. So figuring out how to hold on to a lead and get a lead if we need it, those are going to be big pieces down the line.
We're a couple games, we're 8 games in now to your second season. We talked at the beginning of the year about them being comfortable in your system. Do you sense that through the first 8 games that's part of this early season success?
Yeah, I think they know what we expect from them, and I think they want the high standards. The hard-working mentality is for everybody, from the top of the first line players all the way down. Everybody's got to work hard and play gritty, be willing to block shots, play good 2-way hockey, and I think everybody's bought into that, and it's bringing out the best in all of our players. So that's been helpful.